So the kids display, and then we'll go straight on to our band. And our marching band will come in and play for us for 15 minutes.
American Civil War.
There'll be no firing during this display, so I don't need to tell you anything about loud bangs. So we will not be firing during this display or the kids' display, but at the battle at 2 o'clock, we will be firing. So I will give you all the appropriate warnings that we need at that point. As we can see, coming out to the field now are our Federal Brigade. These represent cadets straight out of training. So all of these would have been volunteer infantrymen. A regular infantryman of the period would have worn blue trousers, darker blue trousers, not light blue. And this is the sort of thing they'd have to do on a passing out parade. The lieutenant there is their instruction officer. Morning, Lieutenant. Sharpshooters are a little bit different. This is in a war between us for a reason. Now you can see the block of infantrymen behind them, and you can imagine the effect a cannon fire or an explosive shell would have on a block of infantrymen. However, our sharpshooters are used as skirmishing force. And of course, artillery fire against them is not going to be very effective. Now you may notice they're moving forward in a zigzag pattern. This is what happens, a lot of communication. So he's firing, and as he's reloading, the other man is forward. So they're covering each other as they move. This is the forerunner of modern tactics, exactly what the 95th Rifles and Napoleonics had pioneered, but this is like a very modern way of doing things. Also, you'll notice they're dressed in green, and all of their shiny buttons have been blacked out by the Dunlop Rubber Company, of all people. They were not very well liked by the enemy, who believed they fought dishonourably, as most of their tactics relied around hiding in trees, shrubbery, and taking out important people on the other side. So we're talking about drummers, we're talking about officers, we're talking about artillery men, we're talking about